twice. We got burned, but we learned not to listen to bad advice. Now I know you're mine, 'cause it feels like time's on our side. Years and years, forever young. Years and years, yet to come. I take every second of
Road trip in half an hour. First on BBC Two, we're into the final week of Strictly It Takes Two.
Live from London, this is Strictly It Takes Two. Please welcome your host, Zoe Ball.
Hello and welcome to It Takes Two. We are still recovering from the semi-final. Ore went hell for leather on a motorbike. Like it. Louise made a little headdress look quite fruity. And Oti, throwing herself at Danny, had everyone on the edge of their seats. But after one of the most competitive dance-offs in Strictly history, Claudia and AJ were sadly eliminated from the competition. And we are feeling totes emotion, I warn you. But don't worry, we've got them in the green room one last time. Our beauties. And prepare yourself for another emotional farewell. We are saying goodbye to a Strictly legend today. Len Goodman is here. Gorgeous Goodman. Plus the amazing Ollie Murs. We'll be singing us out at the end of the show. Brilliant. But first, we couldn't let Team Pocket Rocket go without sending them off with a big bang. Here's Claudia and AJ's last dance.
Take a good look at me. I'm in misery. Can't you see?
It's Claudia and AJ. Oh, feel that love coming right at you. My darling, so close to the final. On a scale of 1 to gutted, how gutted are you just to miss out?
Oh, I'm really gutted, but to be honest, everyone is really good now and the standard is so high and I did the best that I could and I really, really tried hard on those two dances and the rumba was definitely out of my comfort zone and I thought we did really, really well and I really, really loved all my time here.
Oh, goodness me. I have to say, and your quick step, wow. It was incredible. There was
exceptional.
So much content in there. It was blimey, I thought, and it was your highest score as well from all of your dances. How hard was that?
It was really hard, actually, and in the training rooms I was getting really, really stressed because it was so quick and the timing of everything and there was a lot of training times where he was up and I was down and it was like this.
Well, like sort of carousel horses, you're like, hang on.
And I kept losing my frame and things, but then as soon as it comes to the night and obviously the training beforehand, it all just come together and I could start to enjoy it and I was smiling all the way through because I really, really loved that dance.
It's funny, I know it's when you're smiling, but it just made me so happy. You were so pleased with her.
I was so pleased, the quick step, because obviously our height differences, so it made it very hard. But for that quick step, that could have gone out in any competition and easily won. It was exceptional. I don't think you realise how amazing that was. How good that was.
Yes. Well said, AJ. Len did bring up, actually, and he gave you a lot of credit, actually, for the fact that the height difference does make it very difficult.
It means that fundamentally we have to work so hard to get it technically perfect, or else we would literally be bumping into each other and gapping, whereas there wasn't a single part where it gapped. It was it was exceptional.
So and I know it's really sad that you went out, but I was so happy to see it again, I have to say. Also, the rumba, I thought was absolutely delightful. Your control is something else with all those développés, or as Len called them, the cocky up bits. Oh, no, it's the cocky leg bit. What's it called?
The cocky leg bit.
The uppy leg bit, you know what I mean?
The more straightforward term.
Or a développé, if we're being technical. Absolutely stunning. And the thing is, it's the lowest score of the night, but it just shows the standard, because that was excellent. Did you love that one?
I really loved it. Actually, I thought it was going to be a really, really difficult dance to find that emotion and everything connected, but I actually secretly really liked it. And I think everyone gets a bit afraid when it comes to the rumba because it's all the moving with the body, and I had to change a lot of things, and it was... Being a gymnast and you're very stiff and still, it was really hard to change, and AJ got me out of that, and I worked really, really hard, and it all come together. The music was beautiful, and I really, really loved it.
And your costume and everything, it was stunning.
Oh,
are we ready?
so
We're going to have to hold hands now, because this is it. We're all going to get quite emotional. This is quite a phenomenal Strictly story.
Claudia, you'll be performing on the floor with AJ.
I'm really excited to be with AJ. It's time to put on the heels and start dancing.
Hey! So, you ready for your first dance? Cheeky cha-cha-cha.
Yes! I don't know anything about dancing.
You are absolutely adorable to watch, you two.
For this week, we've got the waltz. We need to be very calm and slow.
No! I just want to go onto that floor and be really elegant and not be like a stompy gymnast like I normally am.
Good hold, good movement. You lit up this ballroom.
I started to realise that I'm becoming a dancer, I'm learning something new all the time.
Technically, I have to say that was absolutely brilliant. You nailed 9!
It was our first time getting 4 9s and I was ecstatic.
This week, we've got foxtrot.
Is it going to be slow?
Yes.
It'll definitely be a challenge. Oh!
It lacked for me grace and elegance.
Craig wasn't really too happy about our routine. He didn't like it. So this week, I really want to get above 30.
So the samba, we've got to free that body off. So that gymnastics training is going to have to vanish. No. No! No!
I just want to get it right.
I have to say, an absolutely brilliant endeavour.
I got an 8 from Craig.
An 8 from Craig?
Yeah. AJ's a perfectionist.
Wah, wah, wah. So the man over there was a bit... Whoa.
So I want to get it perfect before I go out there, and so does he.
It was a really top-notch performance. 9!
Yeah!
So I was learning the passage today. It's not been amazing.
3, 4, spin! Let's get this done, let's get this done.
So tough being 19. No more. The Olympics have got nothing on this.
You're so dynamic, both of you, like exploding fireworks.
So excited to do the Viennese waltz. You've got to be very graceful, and I kind of have to find my inner loveliness.
I really and truly loved it. Gorgeous.
Blackpool is such an amazing place to go to. It's going to be incredible just stepping on that floor.
One tiny mistake, but still a spectacular performance.
Being in that dance-off, it was really heartbreaking, and I do not want to be in that dance-off again. I'm really excited to do the Argentine tango. It's such a cool dance. That's cool.
I thought it was a knockout routine. I thought you did a great job.
Claudia, she's such a lovely person inside and out, and just having a blast in the training room.
You captured the flavour of salsa. Hot, spicy, lot of hip action. Tonight you let your hair down. It was like a little Spice Girl out there. 10!
I was so happy we got a 10, finally. I loved every second being out there. We got 2 dances this week, and it's actually really stressful because the rumba and the quick step are completely different. We've worked so hard in the training room and we've loved every minute of it. I've got so much more confidence now and I'm just going to go for it and bring it.
I would have liked a tad more hip action here and there, but you're a lovely dancer. You really are. Beautiful control.
You were like a ray of sunshine out there. Fabulous!
Judges, it's time to decide.
I would really like to save Danny and Oti.
With Danny and Oti.
Danny and Oti.
You've been absolutely amazing. You really have pushed me to the best of my ability and you've really boosted my confidence and it's all thanks to you.
So much fun. Thinking back to when you two first met, could you ever have foreseen that you would have this incredible friendship at the end of this?
When we first met, I was just this kind of like quiet one and just me in my gym. And then when I met AJ, I was like, oh, it's a different person in my life. And I was thinking it's going to be a bit weird. But we've made a massive bond and it's just been incredible, the journey, and you really have pushed me to do the best that I can. And I'm not a dancer, and now I'm becoming a dancer. And I've had an amazing journey, and it's all thanks to everyone, you, the public. They really have been so supportive. And to even start on the show, and I don't know, I just had this feeling where I'm just gonna it's really hard to... I'm just a gymnast who's been training for 12 years on and on and on. And to finally do something different and to really, really enjoy myself. And it's been incredible. I said I'm not going to cry because I'm going to ruin my makeup. But yeah, it's been an incredible journey and the public keeping us in for that long. And I've loved every single week.
You so deserved it. You make me laugh saying you're just a gymnast. You're like one of the best gymnasts in the world and now one of the most amazing dancers. AJ, for one of the newbie pros, you got further than the rest in your first year. Nice skills. How grateful are you to Claudia for such a brilliant first year?
Just watching it all back, it's crazy to think we've been doing so many dances and you're such an accomplished dancer, ballroom and Latin, and truly fantastic. So, and for me to get so far because of how fantastic you are, it's just amazing. So thank you, obviously.
Oh, and you know, you guys, we're not the only ones who have loved watching you each week and watching you grow as a dancer. So have your gorgeous family. Have a look at this.
No.
Well done, Claudia.
We're so proud of you.
Love you lots.
And hurry up, come back to Bristol. We miss you. We love you so much.
We love you, Claudia.
Oh, you're amazing family! Lena, your grandma. I'm devastated that I never got to meet Paolo and Teresa, your mum and dad. Will you wish them Merry Christmas from me? They are amazing. It's totally taken over their lives, hasn't it? I know. I think they'll be very glad to have you back there.
They've been so lovely. They've been so supportive.
Very proud of you as well. We're all in absolute pieces. Pocket Rockets, we've loved watching you. Thank you for being so wonderful. It Takes Two. Merry Christmas to the two of you. You're amazing. Claudia and AJ. I'm a wreck. We haven't even started talking to Len yet. Now, I think we can all agree the Strictly semi-final, was pretty fantastic. Let's take a look behind the scenes at how it all came together. Well done, you two. You're brilliant.
Thank you.
The semi-finals. This is it. Last weekend, we were in the dance-off. So tonight, we're determined to come back stronger.
This game is not over yet. Everybody wants to be in the final, but one of us will have to leave tonight.
I can't believe I've made it so far. I've loved every minute of it and I will do everything I can to stay in the competition.
Doing two dances is going to be extremely tough. I've never felt so much pressure. Let's do this.
We've had an exhausting week, haven't we?
Oh, yeah. We're at the semi-final stage, so we've got to keep going 100%. And then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so I'm just keeping my eye on my brother and Louise over there.
For me, it's the hardest dance I've done. Your hips have to be going down and round.
Yeah,
I don't know.
all of that.
And sometimes they go up and out, up and down and
As long as they're moving.
It's nice to go out there and show everyone a different side of me and like a romantic side.
Well, in both dances that we have this week, there's lift, so it's lots of trust needed. OT still in one piece.
He's trustworthy.
No pressure.
As you know, I won the Pro Challenge, and now I want to make sure that everybody knows. Question.
Yes.
Do you know who won the Pro Challenge?
Kevin Clifton.
Beautiful, good looking, good dancer, Italian. Huh?
Kev's not Italian.
Right.
I feel like maybe I was the people's champion. That's why you're not in the main competition anymore.
Semi-finals of Strictly Come Dancing. OMG, so quiet backstage, it's eerie.
There are no other boys about. It's just me and Dan. It's got weird now.
I think everyone's nervous, of course, but it's just really great to still be here.
Everybody's gonna be good today. We're down to the final 4. We just gotta try our best and hope it's good enough.
What time is it? How long until we start?
I don't know. Do you know?
Guys, it's 5 minutes. 5 minutes till we're live. I'm multitasking today. Good luck.
Nervous.
Semi-finals!
Yay!
Stressful.
I cannot believe we are quite here. The excitement backstage is enormous. The nerves are enormous. I want them to go out there and give it all they have got. It's their last chance.
Live from the BBC, this is Strictly Come Dancing, the semi-final.
Oh, and they didn't disappoint. Right, time now for our next guest. He's been our head judge since the beginning of time, and over the last 12 years has not only given expert critique, but has also entertained the nation with his wit and charisma. Earlier this year, he announced this would be his last series of Strictly. But before we say our goodbyes, here's Mr. Len Goodman in all his glory.
Let's hear from our head judge, Len Goodman.
If you don't get 4 tens for that, I'm going to go home and pickle my walnut. Yum, yum, pig's bum. That was fun. You dance like I cook. Just chuck it all in and hope for the best. Oh, lovely jubbly. Spank me gently with a wet chamois. Your bum, it was like you were chewing a toffee. 7, 7, 6. Fabulous. It was knockout. Well done. Hello. From Len. Shut up, close the door and call me Mary. Your best done. Artem, it's like looking in a mirror.
Please welcome the one and only Len Goodman!
I could have danced all night. Come on. I could have danced all night.
Welcome, my darling. Welcome. Oh, what a treat to have you here.
Honestly.
Did you enjoy that single memories?
What a lovely...
I know.
I never knew I was that good.
I know. So good and so handsome. What do you think has been the best bit of your time on Strictly? I mean,
You know, I tell you what is what I'm going to miss.
Yeah.
Is the turning up at the studio and the expectation of what's going to happen, you know, and meeting up with the other judges, because we get on great, even with Craig, you know, Darcy, wonderful, Bruno.
Yeah.
We have such a laugh.
Yeah.
And it's just that going in, the expectation, wondering what's going to happen. That's what I will miss.
Yeah.
And as much as I'm sure this is the right time to go, I bet when next year comes round, I'll be sitting indoors watching it and thinking, I was daft, but you know what I mean? Yeah.
No.
But it's the right time.
Any idea when you did that first series 12 years ago of the phenomenon that it would become?
I was convinced it wouldn't work. I really was. I thought,
you know, it was 2004. Ballroom dancing wasn't sort of at the pinnacle of its popularity.
Yeah.
I thought, ballroom dancing, you know, I didn't think the celebrities would be able to dance to such a high standard. I think the pros did a brilliant, wonderful job.
Yeah.
What I admire with the BBC, if I'd have been the BBC, I'd have thought, we'll do it on a Wednesday after news night and see how it goes. But no, they went full bore, Saturday night, live, huge band, the singers, Brucey, you know, they had such nerve to do it like that. And it's just truly been a phenomenon, hasn't it?
It has. It really, really has. And this series has been a particular treat. Could we have expected them to be so, so good? Any sort of standout moments from this series for you?
Well, you know, I think this... if I'm going to leave, I'm glad it's on this series because I think it's just been fantastic from the get-go right through now to the final. No clue who's going to win, you know. And such a wonderful mix of people, celebrities. You know, Ed Balls, I thought, yeah, there's so much fun, and yet trying to dance, not just larking about, really going for it. I thought Ed was great. Judge Rinder made me smile.
I know.
Especially that first week with the cha-cha-cha. Howdy, Kate. It's been such a lovely, lovely series. I've enjoyed it so much.
Right, so no faffing about.
No.
The final is coming up. Any advice for our three fabulous teams of finalists? Well, Danny and Oti, for example.
Well, I can't... I'm not going to... I don't want to sort of individually pick them. What I would say is, if week one, somebody had said, look, you may not win it, but we'll guarantee you'll get into the final. Will you take it? I'm sure all three of them would have said, listen, I'll be happy to get to Blackpool. Get into the final will be fantastic. So realise that and accept that. Go out and enjoy it as much as you can, because whatever happens throughout these three celebrities' lives, they will never forget they got into the final of Strictly. So sometimes, you know, happiness is in retrospect. You say, cool, wasn't it a good night we had last night? You've got to be aware of it at the time, and I hope they become aware that they're in the final. It's been a wonderful series. Just go out and enjoy it. Try to hold your nerve as much as you can and just get out there and give it your best.
And give it your best. Give it some welly.
Give it up.
How do you think it's changed? I love it when you do that.
Well,
how do you think it's changed over
it
the
has
12
got,
years?
it's got more razzmatazz going on. You know, I remember early on, I used to mow, what, props, what are you, sitting on a swing? You know, if I was to do that sort of stuff now, I'd be doing it about every single one of them, I guess, because they all... So it's got a little bit more proper. It's gone a little bit away from strict ballroom and Latin dancing, and it's gone a little bit more razzmatazz and Hollywood, which, you know, I don't think it's a bad thing. You know, a television show is a bit like a plant. It needs a little pruning now and again to keep it healthy. You don't want to pull it up by the roots and chop them off, because it would die. But just a little prune round keeps it healthy, and I think it's a good thing.
That is what we're going to miss. Those incredible Lenisms that are like, no one else does that. Shall we go back and... We've got your first appearance. And just look at how dashing he was. We've rummaged in the archives. Let's have a little look. Here's Len. Hands started.
There we are. Let's hear from our head judge, Len Goodman, one of the most respected ballroom and Latin judges in the country. So, Len, the cha-cha-cha.
Well, in the cha-cha-cha, along with the other dances, there is a rule.
Oh.
And the rule is that they mustn't lift their partner off the floor. And in the cha-cha-cha, I look for three things. Rhythm, rhythm, rhythm.
Why? Delilah!
And Brucey, I think you've got better looking with age, Len.
Yeah, well, that was during my staining my hair to look younger period, and I kept looking, I thought, no, this ain't working.
What are you going to miss or not miss about your fellow judges, do you think?
You know, we get on so well. We really do. You know, I know I have a pop at Craig on occasion, but we get on so well. And, you know, when Darcy joined the gang, I thought, oh, no, she's going to be all posh, and la-di-da. But she's just such a charming, lovely lady. Do you know, so I'm going to miss definitely sitting next to Daz. Not sure about Bruno trying to knock my eye out. But I just miss them because it was like a little gang and we had so much fun.
What about your replacement? I know they haven't started discussing it yet. What do you think? What's your take?
My take is whoever they pick is good with me, but I do hope they pick somebody from the world of ballroom and Latin. So whether it was Ian Waite or Karen or Anton, Brenda, whoever. I just hope it's someone, because the balance would be spoilt. You know, we've got Darcy from ballet, we've got Craig from musical theatre and directing, we've got Bruno from pop videos and choreographing. So I think you need someone who oh, hello, you did a hill then when you should have done... You know,
to spot those things.
Yeah, those little bits.
Len Goodman, you are the Don of Dance. You should be sorely missed. Please come back anytime. Enjoy the final. Len Goodman!
Hey!
That's it for tonight. A big thank you to all my guests. Join me tomorrow at 6:30. I'll be chatting with Dance Off survivors Danny and Oti. Karen's back for Choreography Corner with the champs, Jill Halfpenny, Tom Chambers and Darren Goff. But now singing us out with his new single, Years and Years, it's the brilliant Ollie Murs. Have a great night.
When I'm alone in the dark, I paint a picture inside my mind of all the things that I wanted, but I never thought I would find. And it blows my mind, because there you are by my side. Maybe you know, maybe you don't, but it's a question I have to ask. I know we're young and we got life, but life always goes so fast. But while you're mine, yeah, it feels like time's on our side. Years and years, forever young. Years and years, yet to come. I take every second of every minute. Long as you're in it, you know I'm winning. Years and years, we won't forget the time and place that we met. And I remember it all so clear. You signed your name on my heart, saying you were here. No, we're not at the end, but we came close maybe once or twice. We got burned, but we learned not to listen to bad advice. Now I know you're mine, 'cause it feels like time's on our side. Years and years, forever young. Years and years, yet to come. I take every second of every minute. Long as you're in it, you know I'm winning. Years and years.
Kaiser Chiefs, Craig David, Lucas Graham, Zara Larson, Emily Sandé,
The 1975, Robbie Williams, and the BBC Music Awards, tonight at 8:30.